Kruise a tough result to take it in there. Looked like we'd done enough late on to get the win.
Yeah, I think last week, stung. It still stings me now speaking about it, and it hurt the lads, after come off a pre-season and dish that up last week. It hurt. This week we're loads better. You could see the effort that we put into that game. I think just the finishing touches, we put away a couple of them tries. We're singing a song, aren't we, in here? So it's disappointing again, but we're getting there. We'll get there.
And you got over for a try, nice little offload from Justin Sangera just after he came on the field.
Yeah, I thought his big men were brilliant today. I thought Tommy Allroyd, another one, Justin, Zane. I thought, physically we matched them and we beat them. I get on end of them. That's probably my job, to support in and around. And if they can get an offload and get an hand free, then brilliant. But yeah, I'd have took the win over that, to be honest with you.
Do you take confidence from the amount of chances we did create? Obviously, we'd like to be more clinical and take them, but the fact we were creating those chances.
Yeah, I think early on in the season, I think if there's one thing that's going to be off, it is them clinical bits and taking the chances. That's why last week we're so disappointed. If we'd have lost the last week, like we've lost this week, it's a little bit easier to take. Obviously, a loss at this level is not acceptable. But it is a little bit easy to take that the effort's there, because at the start of the year the effort's got to be there. That's a non-negotiable. The things, the little inside balls and the clinical bits that you're talking about, the drop balls and the timing is a little bit off, because it starts season. We're 2 games into a highly pressured Super League, so yeah, it's a little bit easy to take. But like I say, if we ice a couple of them chances there, we probably win the game.
Probably not something you want to think about tonight, but next up it's the newly crowned world champions at their place. Is that a good opportunity for us to get things together for the start of the season?
Yeah, I think that's the best bit about this sport. It's not, you can't dwell on a loss too much, and you've got to have a short memory in this sport, in sport in general. If you have a great win week before, you've got to forget about it and get back on the bike and go again. And if you have a loss, you've got to forget about it and go again. And that's probably the best bit, is the games are coming thick and fast, and we get a chance to prove ourselves once again against, like you say, the world champions. What better way to get a season up and running